Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me for today's Pick a Card Tarot reading, a timeless reading meant to reach you whenever you happen upon it. I always set my intentions for your highest and best good. For reading number 1, we have the Amethyst. For reading number 2, we have the Golden Healer. And for reading number 3, we have the Angelite. Let your intuition guide you. Whichever crystal and or image you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as there may be additional messages for you there. You'll find a link to all the readings in the description box below. I list all the cards that I use in the description box as well, and if I have a link where you can find them, I'll include that too. On October 2nd, I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading, and all you have to do to qualify is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type personal power in the comments below. Good luck. Hello, reading number 1. You chose the Amethyst, which is actually a type of quartz. It's connected to the crown chakra, and it helps to encourage a more positive introspection and understanding of one's self. It helps to release negative energies, and it raises your vibration. And you also chose this card, Trust Your Innocence. So we're going to see how these two energies go together with the rest of the cards to bring you a message that you need to hear right now. I'm already... Oh, here we go. Surrey's Nurture. Yeah, I'm already getting a feeling of letting something go, releasing judgment of oneself. Could be a type of forgiveness. If you hear noises in the background, that is Cleo getting a drink. And we see here these beautiful flowers, and we also see a sickle used to harvest, cut things down. Everything has its season, and Spirit wants you to know that all that you've experienced for a reason. It's had its season, and it's time to let this go. It's time to raise your vibration. Let's get some more information. All right. Mid-Heaven Pinnacle. Again, Cleo coming in to say hello to you. I'm also hearing childlike faith, and this innocence, trust your innocence, this innocence being restored in steps, and that they're showing me you climbing higher in increments with each season, each cycle. And what Spirit wants you to focus on now is what is flourishing for you, what's in season for you, and not try to bring back to life the blooms that are already falling from the stems. Nurture what is growing in this season. All right, let's get one of these cards, and then we'll move on to the tarot. Okay, this one flew out. Star family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. So what they're showing me is your tribe, that people will incarnate with a group of souls that come to do something together. And some of these souls you may already know. They may be part of your biological family or chosen family. Some of them may be people that you haven't met yet, or maybe they're just kind of on that outer fringe of knowing. You know them, but you don't really spend time with them. So there's all of these souls. You can see all of these souls. And you came here together to do something. And if you just envision this glowing light in your heart, in your chest, attracting people that are meant to help you on your journey, coming into your life. You don't have to know their names or even what they look like or how you're going to meet them. Just picture their souls coming to help you, and that will help bring helpful people into your life. Love that. These people are going to help you achieve goals that you want to achieve. They're going to help you heal parts of yourself, raise your vibration. They're going to all help you with different aspects of your life. Wow, love that message. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get some tarot cards. What other message do you have? I don't think that one belongs in there. For reading number 1. What message do you have for reading number 1? Temperance, moderation, balance. All right. So everything is on a spectrum. You can nurture yourself too much. We have nurture here, right? If all you do is self-care and nurture yourself and pamper yourself, and you may prevent yourself from experiencing a new season and growing. You may prevent yourself from getting things done if all you're doing is just pampering yourself, right? And if you're too critical, then you may prevent yourself from achieving and expressing yourself and being authentic and experiencing amazing things. So everything's on a spectrum, and Spirit just wants to remind you to keep it all in balance. Zoom out and look at the big picture. What other message do you have for reading number 1 at this time? All right, we have 3 of Wands. Broaden your horizons. Yeah, there's definitely a message of a new cycle, having new experiences, doing new things with this nurture and pinnacle and attracting helpful people and new people. 2 of Cups, harmony. You know, if we look at the Temperance card, it's sometimes combining things that seem like seemingly opposing forces and mixing them together. We see that she's pouring 1 cup into another cup. And here we have the intertwined snakes. This is the union of two things, two energies. So broadening your horizons, getting back more than you expected, getting back more for your return by combining two things, bringing two things that seem like they're opposites into harmony, into union. All right, let's see if we can get some more clues. Please let me know if this makes sense to you, if you know what these two opposing forces are. All right, we have the Fool and the Knight of Wands. And the Hierophant. All right, I see you, focusing on what's flourishing. So this could be you updating your website or your resume. Excuse me. It could be getting a new hairstyle, buying some new clothes. It could be doing changes to your home. I see you doing some kind of updates in not only how others see you, but how you see yourself. And whether you do this meditation or visualization of seeing souls being attracted to you, you are attracting them at this time. Be on the lookout for that. And I see you taking different aspects of yourself and combining them in a new way. For some of you, this could be your shadow self qualities, being more integrated, more fully integrated, seeing yourself as a whole, loving and nurturing all of yourself. And this is raising your vibration. I see you being more optimistic, looking and exploring different possibilities, different pathways, embracing potential future opportunities, and just expanding, growing, and cultivating new relationships, and even with some of the relationships that you already have, the vibration of those relationships being raised. I see you really having faith in yourself. We see she's taking a selfie. She's got flowers in her hair. Definitely there is some kind of upgrade. Again, for some of you, it is how you actually look, a new hair color, a new hairstyle, a new wardrobe. It could be that you've been working out and watching what you eat, and so you genuinely look different. For a lot of you, it is that as you build this resume or work on your website, make these updates, you start to recognize wow, like if you've done a resume, you're like, you have to list everything that you do. You're like, wow, I've actually done a lot. Or maybe you go and you get people who you can use as references, or they give you letters of recommendation and you read what they wrote and you're just like, wow. And you start to see yourself in a better light, which raises your vibration, and that light shining outward just makes you more attractive. And with all of this, I see you being very motivated and passionate and enthusiastic to embrace these new possibilities that are starting to come towards you. And I see not only are souls, helpful people coming to you, but possibilities. You have possibilities coming to you. And through your wisdom, through your insight, through trusting yourself, trust your innocence is also about, if you ask a 4-year-old a question, they don't filter their answer or process it. It's just that pure innocence, that pure energy of their soul that answers. And this is what I see you really accessing, really through this integration and understanding of the shadow self or different aspects of yourself. You're really starting to discern your true voice, the voice of your soul, that pure innocence, and deepen your self-understanding, aligning with your personal truth, embracing your own belief system, and enhancing your sense of self-worth. Wow, I really just see you glowing. This being a really beautiful season for you where you just upskill in multiple areas, attracting opportunities, people, and opportunities not only for career or financial growth, but opportunities to make connections with other people, opportunities to explore new interest and new understandings about yourself, life, the cosmos, and an upskill, a leveling up in your spiritual growth, a huge leveling up in that crown chakra, having a more direct, unencumbered connection with spirit. Wow, reading number 1. I am so happy for you. Look at all this purple. You may even notice purple things. You may notice purple plants, purple flowers, purple clothes. You may even get something purple. You're just going to notice a lot of purple. And this is a reminder that your crown chakra is really, it's like getting an upgrade on software. It's being upgraded. And you're channeling the divine source, wisdom, feelings, energies, love more easily. It's really flowing. So excited for you, reading number 1. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to read your comments. You're always welcome to go to my website and get a personal reading if you feel you need additional guidance. I'm wishing you the best, and I'm so excited for you. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. You chose the Golden Healer, and as the name implies, it is a stone of healing. It can help heal even past lives. It can help you if you're having difficulties with your family, relationships, all kinds of healing within. It's not that it helps heal the relationship, but it helps you to gain perspective, and it empowers you to do what you need to do for your highest and best good. It also helps to clear and align the chakras. And you chose the card Home. And the energy of this card is about creating the space within your energetic field to invite the guest, quote unquote, that you want to invite into your life. Now, these may be people, but they may be states of being, manifestations, and it's about creating the vibration within yourself that is a suitable home for the vibrations that align with that. So let's see how these energies combine with the other cards to deliver your message, what you're meant to hear at this time. What does Spirit want? Reading number 2 to know at this time. Oh, that's too many. All right, we have conjunction and alliance. All right. So alliance with those energies that are in alignment with yours. Midheaven Pinnacle. This came out in reading number 1. Interesting. And this is about updating your self in the sense that you could update your resume, your look, your website, your LinkedIn, whatever, making these updates to reflect your current energies. Well, I see now how this goes along perfectly with the home, is taking an assessment of where you are. Sometimes we get in these ruts or habits and we continue to repeat things because they're the things that we've always done. And it's not that they're good or bad, but there is a call for an update so that what you are putting out there energetically and physically in tangible ways, such as a resume. It doesn't have to be a resume, but that's just an example, that reflects what you want. All right, let's keep going and see what other clues we can get. What message do you have for reading number 2 at this time? All right. Double mission. Lightworker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Right. So, sometimes when we do something like a resume, we put in there what we feel like is going to help us get a specific job. And perhaps that job was great for you at the time that you applied for it, and maybe you worked in that job, but maybe it's been a couple years since you worked on your resume. And this is, of course, just an example. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. But perhaps where you are now, you're looking for something new, and that resume is no longer in alliance. So your persona, your habits, your daily routines, how you dress, all of these things may no longer be in alignment with where you are now. We continue to evolve and grow. And so you're being called to recognize that and be you. It's okay to be you. It's okay to evolve. It's okay to change. And it's not so much about, updating something so that other people will perceive you in a specific way. Let me see how to rephrase this. You're not meant to worry about how other people will perceive you. You're meant to be you. And by being you, you will align with the energies that are going to help you most, whether they're people, synchronicities, opportunities. Being you authentically and true is going to bring you the highest and best good. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see what other messages we can get. The Seven of Pentacles. Here you are cultivating the life that you want, right? You select what seeds you plant. You select what you water. You can build a greenhouse around it, or this can be your garden. This could be your front yard. You may weed things out that you don't want. You may nurture things that maybe volunteer to be in your yard and you really like them and you want to cultivate them. Yeah, they keep showing me a resume, but I don't want you to think that it's specifically a resume, but you know, there may be things in there that don't align with who you are now. You look at your resume from 5 or 10 years ago and you're like, oh, I wouldn't want to keep that in there now, even though at the time it made sense. So it's examining your life on all levels. It doesn't have to be only work. It could be your daily habits, what time you wake up, what time you go to bed, how you dress, how often you go to the grocery store, what you eat, all of these things, giving it an update, examining what no longer really is in alignment with you and what is. All right. We have the Four of Swords, rest, recuperation, recovery. We see pampering, getting a facial, maybe getting a massage, taking care of yourself. Six of Pentacles, balancing energy. So Seven of Pentacles is cultivating yourself, aspects, cultivating the life that you want. And then we have Four of Swords, which is, you know, self-care. So perhaps one thing that Source is encouraging you to nurture at this time is yourself, really taking care of yourself. And then balance the energies in that way. Perhaps you are accommodating and you are giving energy to other people, other situations, but you have depleted your own energy. So it's now time to really focus on yourself and make yourself the home for the energies that you want to experience in your life. If you want to experience more peace, then how can you cultivate peace within yourself so that you are sending out that vibration to the cosmos? Because what you vibrate at is what you will attract. Like attracts like. Conversely, if you allow yourself to indulge in anger, so let's say the alarm goes off late or it doesn't go off, you wake up late, so you're angry about that, and then you stub your toe and you're angry about that, and then the clothes you wanted to wear aren't clean and you're angry about that, or you put your clothes on and then you spill something on it so you have to change, and you're just asking yourself questions like, what else can go wrong, or why does all this happen to me? And what you're doing is you're nurturing that anger. You're making that energy attract more situations that align with that feeling. So you want to think about how you want to feel. Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel at peace? Do you want to feel relaxed? And then cultivate that feeling within yourself. Do things that help you to experience that feeling. Notice when you have that feeling and really nurture it, just like you would notice when your flowers bloom or grow, and you appreciate it. Appreciate those moments. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles. Interesting that we got the Five of Pentacles after the Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles is about being generous and balancing energies, and the Five of Pentacles is about lack. All right, we have the Queen of Swords, discernment. The King of Cups, fulfillment, loving, strength. Just want to make space for these last two cards. And the Six of Wands, celebration. I see your willpower increasing, your discipline. And, you know, the Six of Pentacles isn't necessarily, you know, giving money away, being generous with others. Also be generous with yourself. Remember, you want to pamper yourself, cultivate, nurture yourself, cultivate those experiences, those feelings that align with what you want. And you hear the dogs confirming it. It's, you know, cultivating that feeling that you want to experience. And I see you, part of the story is releasing any feelings of lack or abandonment, of not having enough of something, of where you are. What they're showing me is someone in a boat and wanting to get from where they are now to some other destination where they want to be. If all you do is just focus on where you are and you chart where you are now, you look at the map, you look at the longitude, latitude, and you never turn on the boat, you never steer towards this other place that you want to go, you only focus on where you are, then that's where you'll stay, or you may actually drift further away from where you want to be. If you want to get here, then you need to look at what the longitude and latitude of this place is, where it is on your chart, on your map. You have to turn that boat on. You have to navigate to that destination. And so you can't get from here to there if you're constantly focusing on where you are. You want to align your energies with where you want to be. And I use the term where loosely because, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical, tangible thing. It can be a state of being. If you just want to feel more love, more peace, then you want to align yourself with those things. And I see you doing that. I see you walking more towards discerning what is blocking the flow. You're softening your approach. You're being less critical of yourself and of pathways. You're becoming more open to different ways of doing things and different methods of how to get from one place to another or achieve a specific goal. You're really broadening your mindset about all the different possibilities. The Queen of Swords takes in all these informations. Imagine a queen sitting with all of her advisors, and she listens to all of what each person says, and then she may choose one of their ideas. She may combine a couple of their ideas. She may pick a little bit from each and come up with a whole new plan. But I see you really taking everything in and really being able to discern what is the best way to achieve something. And one way that Spirit is really shouting out to you right now is to align yourself with the energies of what it is that you want. Focusing on the goals, focusing on the solutions rather than the problems. And with the King of Cups, I really see you becoming more calm and mastering your emotions, aligning with emotional intelligence, aligning your emotional intelligence with energies that align with what you want to manifest, what can help manifest your best life, and having more compassion. And this is all going to help you navigate any kind of challenges that you might come up against while keeping your focus on what it is that you truly want to create. When we feel passionate about what we want, it's easy to overcome challenges. And I see you having the strength and the resilience and the willpower to do that. And I love that we're ending the reading with the Six of Wands, which is all about success. Success is within your reach. This is what you're headed towards. So you don't want to look at not having enough, not being where you are. You want to set your sights on the goal. It is within reach. It's like running a race and focusing on that finish line. It's within your grasp. I see you not only reaching the finish line, not only attaining the success that you are striving for, but in addition to that, I see you being recognized for it by others, which is beautiful. You can do this. Cultivate what you want. Notice any critical thoughts that come up, whether they're about yourself, others, or methods, and try to go with the flow, release that inner critical voice, and replace it with this nurturing voice that wants to cultivate the best. You want the best things in your garden, the most beautiful flowers, the most amazing, aesthetically pleasing environment that you can have. And I see that for you. I see you cultivating this beautiful life for yourself. Absolutely amazing. So happy for you. I see you being at home wherever you go. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to read your comments. I'm wishing you the best. You're always welcome to reach out to me for additional guidance by connecting with me through my website. The light in me sees the light in you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose the Angelite, which is connected to the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown chakra. So you may find yourself receiving more divine communication. You may be improving your communication with others, and maybe even noticing your ability to interact with animals in a way. If you have pets, and it may be that you feel like they're reading your mind, or that you somehow know what they're thinking or feeling. There's this connection between you and animals, as well as there's a raised awareness of your personal choices and how they affect not only your own body, but how they affect the environment and animals, making conscious, aware, and ethical choices. And you have furred friends. So again, communicating with animals and being aware of what you purchase, what you consume, how that affects animals and yourself, and doing what's right for you, not because it's a trend or because somebody else says that that's what you should or shouldn't do. Listening to your physical body and your higher mind and making choices based on what is right and best for you, your personal choice. All right, let's see what other messages we can get. What does Spirit want reading number 3 to know at this time? What message do you have for reading number 3? All right, we have Capricorn, achieve. Climbing to greater heights. Achieving greater things. And Leo, shine. Interesting. We have 2 zodiac signs coming out of all of these cards. If you're a Capricorn or a Leo, please let me know. But of course, this message is for anybody who chose it. It's just talking about 2 different types of energy. But there's also some similarities where the Capricorn can be ambitious and achieve great heights. It is a structured, steady work ethic and spiritual ethic. And Leo, of course, the king of the jungle, is ruled by the heart. So balancing that act of showing compassion and shining your light on others when the time is right. It's easy for Leo to be in the spotlight, just making sure that as you elevate and reach these other heights, that you also shine the light on the path for others. All right, let's get some more. Recognizing others who may have helped you along the way and recognizing others' achievements. There's enough sunshine for everyone. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. All right. And let's get some tarot now. What message? Okay, there we go. 2 cards came out. We have justice, balance, doing what's right, and right, doing what is right in your heart. What's the highest and best good for all? Being fair. Fair with others, but also fair with yourself. And 4 of Swords. Rest, recuperation. All right, apparently the dogs feel that your self-care is important. And again, you know, I'm going back to what's right for you. They're showing me these, I call them closet plants. I'm sure there's a more scientific term, but the reason why they're called closet plants is because they don't need a lot of light. Not all plants want to be in full sun all the time, and these plants do very well indoors. And so doing what's right for you and recognizing that other people may have different paths different methods, different needs. So while being conscious and raising your vibration, your awareness, your ethical practices, behaviors, with what you consume, the choices that you make, allowing others to do the same and make the choices for themselves that's right for them. All right, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles can mean achieving success after a long period of work, which, goes right along with the Capricorn. Achieve and shine. So I do sense that some of you are about to achieve something that maybe you've been working on for a while. All right, let's get some more clues. What else does Spirit want reading number 3 to know at this time? Six of Pentacles, balance. These two cards came out, I want to say, in reading number 2. If you were drawn to one of the other readings, there may be a message for you there. The Queen of Pentacles is generous, but also practical with her resources. The Six of Pentacles is about being generous, but being fair to yourself, balancing. So there's two messages of balance. Balancing what you give, what you receive. What you give, you get back. And again, there's that message of showing appreciation, shining your light on others that help you along the way. And even if they don't help you, just shining your light on others when they succeed. They're showing me this kind of elevation where one person gives another person a hand up, and then that person gives another person a hand up, and we're all rising together. It's really beautiful. All right, let's see what other messages we can get. That's probably too many. I'm going to put those back and keep going. What other messages do you have for reading number 3? All right, we have the Emperor, structure, schedules, the 10 of Cups, achievement again. There's some message about being consistent. So if there's something that you've been working on for a while, do not be discouraged. I do see you succeeding in something. Keep with it. Stay the course. Slow and steady wins the race. Little by little, every day you're making progress. Keep going. The 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, there's also a message of independence. With this Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, I see you achieving some sort of independence. You have 3 Pentacle cards. So this very much could be about your finances, about you reaching some level of independence as far as how you acquire resources. If we look at the Emperor, we see this person holding an Ankh, and look at the headdress. It is like the Capricorn. We see these horns. Keep climbing. And you see this cityscape behind them. It seems like maybe they might even be sitting at the top of their own. We see the tops of the trees. So it's like you're rising in status. So I see you being just and fair in your decisions and thinking about how your choices impact others, and being fair to yourself, recognizing your own needs, regardless if they're trendy or not, and allowing and being compassionate for others, and taking time to take rest. So if you watch a goat climb a cliff, you sometimes see them standing on this little ledge. They'll stop and take breaks, but they do keep climbing, making progress. And same with the Leo. Lions will stop and take naps, sometimes really long naps, but when they need to act, they do. So taking that balance of knowing when to act, when to stop and reflect, when to rest. I see you staying grounded and practical. Wow. Okay, here's some more ram horns or goat horns. Like, that is amazing. If you're a Capricorn, please let me know. Or if you know where you have Capricorn in your natal chart, let me know. And maintaining your awareness of giving and receiving. It is a cycle, so you want to participate in both actions. You don't want to just give, because then you'll be depleted. And you don't want to only receive and never give, because then you'll deplete others. So it is a continuous flow, a continuous exchange of energy, but still maintaining. The Emperor is about structure and schedules, but right above it we see, trust where you're led. So I see you, while you're being practical, also being flexible and being open. Remember, this is giving and receiving. So it's like the yin and yang. It's not just always doing, but it's also being receptive to the messages you're receiving from source, from your guides, and from other people. Being open to all of that information and being flexible, because by doing that, you're going to find the best path. And remember that you're being a very gracious participant and leader, and being very aware of how what you do and say impacts others. This is an amazing reading, really, because you just have so many really great cards. And then you end with the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So I see you being both emotionally fulfilled and financially successful and independent. So it's because of your groundedness, your practicality, your ability to shine your light on others, your ability to appreciate others, your openness to new ways of doing things. All of that is making you a great leader. Now, whether you're a leader in the literal traditional sense, like getting a promotion, becoming a manager, a team leader, the head of your family, a teacher, or just a leader in your own right, maybe a leader in your industry, or just leading by example. Some people are just leaders, whether they have these traditional roles or not. You put them in a group and they just shine. So I see you having those qualities, but being like the Queen of Pentacles and really shining your light on others, being practical, being very self-aware and being aware of your impact of others, which is leading you to this very fulfilling life, a life where you have a happy personal life and you have a fulfilling, successful career. Absolutely love your reading. Reading number 3, please let me know how this resonates. I love to read your comments, and I love that so many animals showed up in your reading, that you have the goat, the ram, the lion, and all of these animals here. We even see a lion here. So I do feel there are some animal lovers here, and I would say some of you even recognize these animals as your angels. You see how sweet and pure their energy is, and you really embrace that. And I see you embracing that aspect of yourself as well, and seeing the best in others whenever you can. I'm wishing you the best. Feel free to reach out to me for additional guidance, and visit my website. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.